Willow, I just want you to share before we go into the details. I'm getting a little teary here about your experience being in mastery.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the offer to come and talk about my experience a little bit. And I've watched that video a lot, I'll admit. Every time
Oh,
I
good.
I cry. So I'm in mastery right now and it's incredible. I had been leading circles for a while and had been in contact with Tanya and kind of signed up like, "Yes, it's awesome. Let's do that." And in full disclosure, probably didn't really recognize what I was signing up for and what I was going to get out of it and how it was going to change things for me. So I feel like I've been deep in this work for a while, but in mastery, what has really shifted for me is building my capacity and creating my capacity by moving through the experience as a participant has been a really different experience for me to build my confidence. So I take the rituals we do in mastery and I go do them in my circles. And I take the themes that we're talking about in mastery and I work those into my circles because that's what's on my heart and that's what's on my mind. And so what that's really done is help me to, because I know I've moved through it, because I know I've done this with my sisters, because I know that I've had my eyes out and danced my butt off in mastery, that I can show up and I can do that in circle and it will be okay.
Hmm.
And so I find what's happening with me is I'm showing up in a really different way as I facilitate my 12 circle series, as I facilitate my 8 week series. I'm showing up really differently. And what's happening is it's just making us just really authentically and naturally go deeper. And I attribute that to my capacity and my embodied facilitation really showing up differently. I'm able to recognize now that for me, when I first started facilitating circles, there was much more of a performative aspect to it. Did I have the right altar? Did I have the right thing? Are the pillows cute? Is the environment good? Like I had a lot of stuff around that. And what I found is as my abilities as a facilitator have expanded and as my capacity has expanded, that is just really falling away. The
Hmm.
need to have it be perfect has fallen away. The energy of the circle is where my investment is. And I think that women that I've been circling with over the past couple of years would think they feel that. We
Hmm.
just go deeper. It just feels so good. Circle always feels good, but it's feeling really good in a different way because I'm taking my mask off and I'm showing up in my mess and I'm showing up however I'm showing up. And that's really supporting the women to do the same and supporting them to really understand like bring your shit. Like we will compost it into this beautiful, amazing thing that will help you as you continue on your journey. So for me, it's been a process of surrender. I like to be an expert. I know my stuff. I'm a career soul driven woman, and I really like that place. It's real comfortable for me. And I've gotten really uncomfortable in mastery. And I've totally pushed those edges of vulnerability. And I can just see sort of the fruits of that going up for me in that I have so much more ease and I'm not worried about it being perfect. I can be graceful when things go down in my circle. I can help people navigate that. I can navigate that for myself and feel good about it as opposed to the old way where I'd walk away feeling like, oh God, she's not going to come back. Oh no, like what is she going to say to other people in my community? And, now I just, as I can regulate my nervous system, as I weave that into circle and show other women how to do that, that just makes it not only better for me as a facilitator, but it makes it for everybody who's sitting in circle. And I'm really finding that my circles are growing as a result and the word is getting out. And, people are seeking it out. And I've now that I have through mastery, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of things I want to say, so I'm trying to pare it down. I think the main thing that I've really discovered in mastery in a totally different way than I've discovered anywhere else in my life and in this work is being. Like my being is enough. I can show up and be. And that's been a big shift for me because I'm a doer and I want to do all the things, do all the things. So just being able to show up and be has been the giant shift, but I wouldn't be able to do that if I hadn't had consistency. Like, no, you show up once a week and we do the thing for hours. And it's been really, really hard. If you're talking about tell you, my life is bonkers. Like, it's been very challenging for me to show up every week. But it's been so incredible to have that consistency, to have that support. And so, yeah, to deepen my work and then therefore deepen the work of, the many, many women who are in my orbit. And then the one other piece that I just wanted to add is it's also really helped me identify this as the work that we've done more recently in mastery is I can do more. I'm bigger than a monthly circle and a circle series and planning a summit and bringing women in my community together to do this healing work. And I've actually just recently left my big
Wow.
job. So moving into this work and just being able to recognize, oh, I can do more in my community, I can do more for women. And to have that container there with support of like, here's what you do, here's how you do it, this is the order in which
Yeah.
you take the steps. That has been really, I had the ideas, but I didn't have the structure. And with mastery, I have this big deep work that we've done, but also now having the structure has really been the push. The structure and the timelines and post your outline and say what you're going to do and run a ritual. And like it's really pushed me in a way that I needed.
Yeah.
I needed the group container to push
Yeah.
me.
Mm.
Thank you. Thanks for letting
Willow.
me tell my
Yeah.
story.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah. You've